Man, I am a happy Halo fan. I am a happy Halo fan. See, I just want to say this. Those who watched season one and didn't watch season two because of season one. Okay? Take it from me. Season two is 10 times better than season one. 10 times better. Season one is like a 3 out of 10. Season two is a 9 out of 10. But that finale made it a 9.5 out of 10. Okay? Where do I even start? The season two, don't get me wrong, throughout certain episodes, it had its slow moments, but it picks back up very, very quickly. It has a lot of action. It has a lot more action. The story makes sense. And then in one episode, the finale, they brought back a lot of original stuff from the video game. Now, if you are a diehard Halo fan, I suggest you watch season two. I suggest you watch it. I suggest you watch it. And there's going to be a season three. And I can't wait for season three. The way how that ended, I can't wait for season three. Okay? Now, keep in mind there are spoilers. Now, there's going to be spoilers in this video, so if you don't care about the spoilers, you can keep watching. If you do care about the spoilers, you can exit this video and exit in 3, 2, 1. All right, spoilers. Now, Master Chief, he had a team, blue team. It was a black guy. It was a Spartan. It was the black guy. It was two ladies. It was Kai and it was I can't remember the other light skinned girl name. But Kai, nah, no, what's his name? What's his name? The black guy Spartan, he died. He died. He died during the Fall of Reach episode. The Fall of Reach episode was really, really good. I love the Fall of Reach episode, okay? But it was not the best episode. I'm gonna tell you what was the best episode in a minute, okay? Fall of Re- Fall of Reach, the black Spartan guy. I don't mean to say that. The dark skinned guy, the dark skinned Spartan, he died. Okay, not Kai, the other female Spartan. She survived, but she retired. They escaped on another. They escaped towards another planet. Master Chief tried to convince her to come with him and stuff like that. After they got done, what's the word I'm looking for? After they got done healing and stuff like that, recuperating and everything, she said, "You know what? I'm going to retire. I'm done being a Spartan." The Master Chief tried to talk her out of it, but he said, "Okay, all right, you don't want to come? Cool." Now, Kai wasn't there during the Fall of Reach. Why? Because that man who was the antagonist throughout the whole show lied to her and convinced her that Master Chief was on some bullshit, which he wasn't. Okay? Then, after the Fall of Reach, when everybody rendezvous on a whole nother planet, Master Chief followed them and so did Seren, Master Chief's old brother. And then Halsey came back, and Halsey came back. They all went to the planet where all the humans rendezvous to another planet where they escaped the Fall of Reach. They rendezvous on a certain planet, and the Master Chief and the gang, they followed them, and they said, "Okay, now it's time to run it." All right, now Master Chief, he wants revenge on the dude that lied, that cost his team. First of all, during the fall of Reach, they didn't have their armor. When Master Chief and them, when they was fighting for their lives, they didn't have their armor. The antagonist, I can't remember his name. The guy antagonist who was the antagonist the whole damn season, he took their armor because he thought they were going to die, but they didn't. Now, Master Chief wants revenge. He met up with him and he choked him out, but he didn't. He spared him. But I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that in I'm gonna explain that in a minute. Now, Kai met up with the Master Chief, and Master Chief said, "Listen, dude's been lying to you." Kai doesn't believe him, and they end up fighting. Well, Master Chief didn't fight back, so he ended up getting his ass whooped. Kai said, okay, this man had to believe what he has to believe. If he's not fighting back, he's had to be telling the truth. And the other guy had to be lying to me. So Kai said, okay, I'm going to believe the Master Chief. Even though I whooped his ass, I'm going to believe the Master Chief. So he, she went to the antagonist and said, hey, you've been lying to me. You use a piece of S. So this is what it is. So McKee is working with the Arbiter. The Arbiter. Yes, they brought the Arbiter in. If you don't know, he's from Halo 2 and Halo 3, and he wasn't in Halo 4. Halo 2 and Halo 3. Okay. They brought in the Arbiter. The Arbiter in the video games, he can speak English, but in the show, he can't speak English. Okay, so it is what it is. Now, they're working together. They're trying to get to the Halo. They stole Cortana when they were during the Fall of Reach, and McKee's using Cortana to help them get to the Halo, and that's it. So, but Cortana end up connecting herself to the humans where Master Chief was trying to get his armor back. She contacted Master Chief. She led him to his armor. He got his armor back. Then this leads up to the finale. Master Chief needs to get to the Halo so they can restore balance to humanity and stuff like that, so they can win the war and everything like that. Okay, so now this is the finale. This is the besides Avatar: The Last Airbender. Well, actually, this is by far as equal. This finale is one of the greatest finales I have ever watched on a TV show. This was phenomenal because they brought back a lot of stuff, and they brought back a lot of stuff, a lot of nostalgic stuff that was from the video games, and it was action packed, and the story concludes to a certain point that you was like, that's what I'm talking about. This finale had me screaming at the TV. Screaming at the TV. Now, that's how good this finale was. Now, Kai went off with Kai went off with the other with some semi-Spartans, and they went to go fight the Covenant. They wanted to plant a virus. Well, they was taking orders to plant a virus, but they was fighting some Covenant fleet. The Covenant fleet was way too strong during the Covenant fleet ship carrier, that big ass ship that they had. It was annihilating everything. So Kai, she ended up forgetting about the chip. The chip was no good, and she ended up sacrificing herself and destroyed the fleet and destroyed the Covenant fleet, and now the humans they got the upper hand. But during that fight, they were some goners. But Master Chief, originally he went off by himself to go to the Halo. But Master Chief went off and said, you know what? Since I'm gonna save them, since they're outnumbered by the Covenant, I'm gonna save them. He saved them. They end up live to fight another day. Kai end up still sacrificing herself anyways, but I think she's still alive because they showed her body floating in space. So most likely she's still alive. She said this is gonna hurt, so most likely she's still alive. Okay, now get to the Halo. Oh, McKee. Before McKee got to the Halo, McKee She destroyed the chip Cortana was in. She said, "You're no longer used to me now." She destroyed the chip. Is what it is. So Master Chief, he went to the ship. He went to the ship that McKee was on. He went to the ship that McKee was on, and he found the chip. But Cortana said, "Hey, I'm in the system. You can. There's no way for you to save me. We're both gonna die." Master Chief said, "Nope. You thought." And some way, somehow, he he smashed his armor through the system, and Cortana united with Chief's armor. And Cortana is now part of Master Chief's armor, just like the video game. Just like the video game. Okay? Now, Master Chief crash landed on a Halo. Halo, Master Chief met up with McKee and the Arbiter. Master Chief and the Arbiter had this great fight scene. Oh my God, this fight scene was great. I love this fight scene. This fight scene was phenomenal. Master Chief comes out on top. Arbiter, now I was surprised that the Master Chief killed him because in the video games, they were allies. Well, they were enemies at first, but then they became allies. I'm surprised he killed them because they were allies at the end of during the video game, but some things got to be different. So it is what it is. So they got to the Halo. A lot of stuff started rising in the Halo. Then Master Chief, at the end of the finale, he started talking to that spherical robot thing. I forgot what that thing is called. It was a spherical robot thing with the blue dot who be floating in the air. I'm like, season three, season three is gonna be phenomenal. This was the best finale I've ever. This is one of the best finales I ever saw because it brought back a lot of nostalgia. It was action packed. The story concluded to a point where you can't wait for season three, and it brought back a lot of nostalgic from the Halo video games. And you can tell that the people who made season two, they saw season one. They said, "Okay, we learned from our mistakes." They listened to the people, and they said, "Okay, we can do better. Here's what y'all want. Here you go." And I am a happy Halo fan. I'm a happy Halo fan. If you guys are a diehard Halo fan, if you guys are Halo fans, I suggest you watch season two. I highly suggest you watch season two. The Agman, if you're watching, please. I know you talked a lot of trash on the first season, which I thought the first season was all right, but I see why people hated it. But the Agman, if you're listening, please watch season two, which you probably are anyways, but please watch season two. And I just want to hear your opinion of it. I'm not saying you're going to like it, not saying you're going to love it, but I just want to hear your opinion of it, okay? Post comments down below and let me know what you all think about this review too. Oh, if I had to rate this season on a scale of 1 through 10, this season was a 9.5 out of 10. You know what? Yeah, 9.5 out of 10. Hmm, 9 out of 10. No, at 9 out of 10. It's a solid 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 because that finale was great. That's why I said 9.5 because that finale was great. It's close. Do I want to give it a 9 or a 9.5? I gave it a 9.4. 9.4. 9.4. Give it a 9.4. All right. Post comments down below and let me know what you all think about this TV show review, season two of Halo on Paramount Plus. Please leave a like, subscribe, and share. My book, The Prodigy, is out now. Look at the description down below. I'll see you guys next time. God bless.